Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, May 3rd, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I let my breakdown show me where I need to evolve my value system. And today we have our second evolution day of Sun and Taurus. These are days where Uranus energy rules the degree, and Uranus energy likes to bring us into the breakdown breakthrough. It likes to help us evolve, and we're doing this in the sign of Taurus. We're doing this around our values, our gifts, our talents, how we're showing up in the world. And I will be so clear, like this is actually very close to my Chiron. My Chiron is in Taurus, and I think I had a meltdown. What is it? Last weekend involving the Earth process, because I'm like, sometimes I just feel like I'm not good at Earth. Like, I can't eat the foods, I can't do this, whatever. So you may feel some of that coming up, and it's connected to Neptune, which is now hanging out at that 29th degree. Chances are any breakdowns that are coming through are beyond this lifetime. And it's just important to be aware of that. Like, it's like the image that I'm seeing is wheels on the clock, and some of them are moving faster and some of them are moving slowly, and it's like they're all kind of connecting right now in this really interesting way, helping us shift, helping us evolve these energies. Trust what's coming up has its layers. Work with the layer that's here, but just know you are clearing so much. And at the top of the cards is the trust card. You've got to trust, but this is a water card. So part of this trust may involve some waterworks, and that is okay. Today we have Moon in Pisces, working with Sun in Taurus. We got a little lazy cat going on. So be aware of that if you're feeling that. And that's a really great time to go into conscious meditation. Even if you snooze, like go in with the conscientiousness of, okay, like let understanding come through me. So often I will kind of lay down, meditate, listen before I record a scope, just to tune in and see if like anything comes through for me. So be listening in these energies. Now we do have this Mars-Pluto connection. That's technically happening at 2:06 a.m. Pacific time. Mars in Aries, which is fiery energy, and then Pluto, which is meant to empower. So truly this is an aspect that's meant to empower yourself, but there may be some aggression that needs to come through in this. Watch where you aim your aggression, but do recognize that this energy can be very aggressive. Now, I want to also mention that this will be coming up again Saturday afternoon as the Moon in Aries connects with Pluto. So that one might be just even a little bit more emotional. So just watch for those aggressive spurts that come through. We're also building to Dark of the Moon. We have a new moon on Tuesday, and the Dark of the Moon is again a place where emotions and the unconscious can get stirred up. So watch for the stirring up happening. Speaking of lazy cat, we actually have the Sun and the Moon connecting today. So Sun in Taurus, Moon in Pisces. That's at 10:54 a.m. If you feel a little snoozy, again, this is why. Our final aspect that I'm looking at today is the Moon and Saturn. Moon and Saturn. Speaking of like unconscious, deep stuff. This is a work weekend. This is a emotional work weekend. It's a weekend of tuning in to, again, the unconscious, the illusion, noticing where you can utilize it and noticing where, where you're being called to shift it. Let's look at these cards. Well, I love that I have this. This card has showed up so much this week, the Harmony card, and it's getting your mind and your heart in balance. So especially if you're having those breakdowns, check in with your heart, because your heart might be like, hey, I know it's hard right now, but I promise you things are opening up for you. so often that's the way. These two cards came out together, and I noticed this specifically. So we have the Master card and the Beyond Illusion card. So I'm getting some use your illusion energy here. Hello, Neptune at 29 degrees. Use your illusion, use your daydream, utilize your vision. And I think a lot of times when we go out of that state of trust, that process can feel a little hard. And that's why we have the Master card with it, because it's like, this is a master's process. You're not necessarily always going to be the best at it, but take some time. Take some time in the lazy cat. Saturday morning specifically is probably just going to be on the slower end as we wrap up Moon and Pisces energy and the Moon and Neptune connect. That's a really good time to dig in and daydream and let your inner child in on the daydream. The Master card, though, like, it's like, hey, this is some deeper processing. Just know that. The final card that I have not mentioned is the Maturity card. We have this one again, too. Interesting. I shuffled these cards. They've been used multiple times, but here are these multiple cards keep showing up. And again, this is a card. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a card of something new starting. And so, interestingly enough, this new moon that's coming in, it's a Taurus new moon. I always feel like the new moon in Taurus is one of the most fertile for planting seeds. So it's kind of feeling like the universe is like, plant your seeds. Like, the earth is ready. The moon phase is right. I was just out there looking at my garden and at the clouds, and I already have a little jalapeno pepper popping. So plant your seeds. It is spring. It is the season. And part of this daydream is the fertilizer for these seeds that you're planting. So I think that's it of importance for now. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.